Hello everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me again with Children of Morta. After the last episode, I've been thinking that I may not have fairly been giving some of the other characters, since I love Lydia's abilities so much. I have not given the other characters a very good fair shake. I've been kind of trying them out a little bit, but not really activating their all their upgrades and abilities and skills when it becomes a possibility. Usually I'll run, go in through the level, and then not even pay attention to when they go up a level, and then make judgment on those characters because not only are they weaker, but I'm not actively what's this? Actively using their skills.
Curious, always quiet. Kevin overheard of a room brimming with monsters, hoarding stolen treasures and relics.
I haven't actively been using all their abilities, and I don't think that's fair. So we came back with another episode with Kevin. Hopefully try to be a little bit more cognizant in the levels and their abilities, and upgrading their stuff, so that there we got another level up. So let's we'll clear this out a little bit, and then we will look at maybe, oh gosh, let's get out of there. Look at using some of his skills at a better Grim Whip scores with fire damage. Okay. Using their abilities to a much fuller extent is kind of where I'm at. Oh, there we go. Let's grab that. Significantly increases luck. That sounds nice. So I do have Kevin with me here while I'm playing this little scenario, but as you can see, his ability, the
expedition of family to recover a lost treasure is just the thing he needed.
So as you can see, I was not using Mark's ability here, this right here, Atma's barrier, which as he does damage, he creates a little defensive barrier, basically, that a little bit of an armor class that kind of blocks off some of the damage, and I don't think that's fair that I'm not using that effectively. So let's get in here and see what we can do, and maybe drop a divine item. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do that and see what we get. Okay, damages nearby enemies. That sounds good. Linda, okay. So when I use my primary attack, she does that. That's pretty cool. That's definitely useful. So yeah, we're gonna give Kevin another little chance and see if he can prove him. Kevin's a character that, although may not be my favorite fighting style, definitely seems to be something that I would find interesting and fun to play. So that's kind of why I'm coming back to Kevin, is that I would like to try him out and do a little bit better with that. So I probably should use his whip a little bit more as well. So let's see if we can get here and do this well with him, and maybe upgrade a little bit of his abilities. That's one of the things I love, that the game is doing this family story here, but as you are going and continuing with the oh, that's not what I wanted to do, the story, your characters come in at different times, which is great and kind of fills that story, but also, you're third or fourth level, and there are you know, not up to that level. You're in the 4th area and they're just aren't strong enough for that area, and that's something that you kind of have to take kind of in stride and you know, make sure that you level them up appropriately so that they can effectively fight in the level that you're at. Because it does seem that maybe they have better skills and stuff. There is still a amount of you know, they don't have the skills, you know. So Kevin and Mark doesn't have the skills that Linda does, just because they haven't been able to fight as much. This little bat is causing problems here. So as you can see, that the defensive thing is definitely helping me out. Doing a lot of blocking here, making it so that my health doesn't go down quite as fast. I need to use that when they're not quite right on me, and I seem to not completely find the best time yet to use that whip. I'm feeling it is like a beginning attack, like they're coming in, so let's attack. I strongly reduce the damage. That's going to definitely help me out for a little bit of time. So let's see what we could do with Kevin. That one defensive thing definitely helps me out. That kind of armor class, unarmored defense kind of basically is what it is. All right. Try to spread those guys out a little bit. Hopefully those guys are actually kind of tough, in my opinion. Ugh, there we go. We get them all? Nope. But yeah, like I've said before, the ones that you're hitting definitely kind of stick still while you're punching them, so they're almost stunned. Oh, what's this? That knocks the enemy back. No, we definitely want this on. I probably should use this a little bit more often as well. Okay, we have got to Silk Caverns level 2. Let's jump in here really quick. I think I did get another skill, so I'm going to put more into this. What does this do over here? Okay, stun duration is longer here. So I'm actually going to put this in. It's going to upgrade it to 40%. And then Ashley, you know, more rage and more abilities here. So that's going to have to be something that we look into as well. And it looks like we have lost our, probably because we upgraded it, we have lost our ability here. You don't have as much of a defense built up as you did before. I really need to get these bats. The bats seem to be one of the more tricky things because they have this really quick strike when they come in at you. They just take him out. But yeah, definitely here he is getting a little bit more damage and a little bit more difficulty, it looks like. Trying to coach some of these guys down. Done some of these. Use my abilities wisely would be useful. No, get out of there! Let's try that. Oh, I'm not even in the right spot. Yeah. Ew. Whew. That was a little stun duration. That's kind of cool, but I think that's going to end up using, oh no, okay. Yeah, it was doing fire damage, and I think I ended up using that up. So let's see if we can increase the stun damage here. No, run. Ooh. And just taking too much damage, like, constantly to be very effective. And maybe if I can get a little bit better at his, I don't know, his abilities, that we can work this out. we go. Get that, dude. I really don't like when those gravity things are right there at the spikes. Definitely makes it a little bit harder to get through that. But that whip is a nice crowd control here. There we go. Let's... chance to fire projectiles in different directions upon being hit. Sure, why not? Let's see if we can... Now, one of the best things that I have seen, especially I used it for Kevin, is that ability to increase...
The
That doesn't look
lay
good.
in ruin. Serene prayers had fallen on deaf ears, leaving a voyage of hope with none at all. The monster's eyes lacked remorse, or even the slightest hint of reason.
Why does this game have to go and make me all sad and stuff? That's just not cool. Well, we gotta take out these... I wish they would get hurt by the poison too. That would be very helpful. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can stun him a little bit and beat his face in. There we go.
No one can always be there in time.
No.
A sad truth that no hero learns easily.
Increase maximum health. That's nice. Yeah, I wish I could be there always, but it's right. We can't save everybody all the time. Man, that makes me so sad, though. It makes me so sad. But yeah, like I was saying, there is that ability in which you can make it so that the ooh, let's get out of there. I want to get out of there. I want to get out of there, and that spider spit on me. No, get away, get away. Ah, come on. To like refill your health over and over again. That was probably the best. Explosive upon critical primary attack. Yeah, we picked that up a little bit ago. I think they just have a time limit, it seems. But, oh, I didn't do that well, I don't think. Ugh. Here we go. Let's get on the spider. Here we go. There's another level up, but I believe that only gives me one. Let's check really quickly. Yeah, each level up gives me one, but that means I could probably put one in here. Concentrate Mark's rage to empower him and execute a series of powerful punches. Increases the range of Mark's primary attacks, allowing him to dash further towards his enemies. Float like Mark inspires the family to work on their footwear. Increases the regeneration rate of their evade bar. That's really cool. I like that. I mean, I love how that they help each other. Ooh, shoot, that was too far away, and that was bad on my, really bad on my part. Okay, let's see. I really need to get out of here. That's what I need to do right there. But yeah, lined it, every one of those up. That was a really good shot right there, I have to say. The only bad thing is that, dang, that worked out really well. That worked out extremely well. What is this? Inflicts fire damage, thunder. Let's go with fire damage, I think. Might be the better thing right here. I am not sure. I do like the whip. The whip is really impressive and does a lot of stuff for me. And the problem is using it effectively and whipping at the right time. You have to try to bring your people out. Kind of separate them. There we go. That's a good use of it. And again, you got to use the whip so that your you're standing still when you use the whip. So you've got to keep that in account and know when the best time to use it. Come on, little spider dude, you can't hide from me. You try to clear out some of these little guys so that we can see if I could just wait for a second. Oh, I got one. He got me though. He got me with this poison butt shot, which doesn't like make me feel very good about it. He shoots me with his butt poison. Ooh, I got a lot of those gemstones. Definitely pulling up a lot of those and not using them very often. I just don't see the not the use in them. I'm just not finding places to use them really. Yeah, got hit there too, unfortunately. But definitely that defense is helping out tremendously. Of energy that damages. Let's try that one. And gosh, I keep on forgetting about this right bumper button. This totem that I have. Let's get out of there. Too much stuff going on. Oof. So let's right bumper. Oh gosh, I got frozen, but we were able to kill him out pretty easily. So that's nice. I think I used that effectively. Ah, stupid poison. This poison is very deadly. Those spiders, you gotta be on them quickly. There's another one of those. Others. Yeah, I waited too much in that. There was definitely too many creatures right there, and I didn't effectively use the whip. Well, I'm waiting for him to do something here. There we go. That's awesome. That whip does a lot of damage there. When it does that little bubble, it seems like. Yeah, I love it. I'm loving it. Okay, so definitely Mark has his powers, and it is definitely showing now that I've leveled him up a little bit. He definitely is coming into his own. Definitely could use a little bit more health. I am definitely staying more. Of course, I've done a lot of the stuff like the damage in Uncle Ben's workshop. I've done that. I kind of focused more on that because of Linda, where a little bit more health would be useful. He has 218 health plus that armor, so that definitely should help me out. Let's see if we can kill the spider, and we are almost to another level here. Let's see how many gemstones. We have no gemstones. That means we're not gonna have to be able to buy any of his items here. I believe it uses those green little gemstones. Yep. At least a massive pulse, but see, some of these are really good. Oh. Gains constant health regeneration, but health glows heals less. I would actually really like that one, to be honest, but I can't. It's not gonna let me buy them. Oh. I didn't, those, I have 11 of those? Oh my. Okay. No, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking I had the little things that opened the pots. Drop a divine item. No, I guess I could do that, but temporary aura that damages nearby enemies. Yeah, I want them to be close. So let's go with that. I think that's going to be really what I need here. So I am full health. No armor, so each level you reset your armor. Temporary becomes invulnerable. Okay, So here's what we're gonna do. Grab them both.
All 8 eyes studied the one so willing to walk into their own tomb.
Hopefully that works out for us. Just gotta watch out, and hopefully we can stun her. Is what I'm hoping we could do, is get some stun going on, but maybe just the problem with is the whip. Ah, shoot. I don't know if he's going to be able to survive this. The whip takes a time. Oh, I don't think I can stun her though. It doesn't appear that I can. Ooh, he went way farther down than I thought he would. Ooh. Okay, get out of there. Oh, I didn't have any more rolls. What were they? I can't think of what they're called. Nope. Ooh, that maybe have helped me out. Let's see. Not sure if that really. Oh gosh, that really hurts when he does that, but we should be doing pretty good here, and I do think we're going to get the spider. Yes, we got it pretty, I'm gonna say pretty easily. We didn't lose a lot of life there, and I didn't even become invulnerable, so that was pretty awesome. Here we go. Let's gather up all our. So definitely they all have their abilities. If you leveled up and used correctly, yeah, I am much more impressed right now with Kevin using his skills correctly than I was before. So that's amazing.
Making mistakes was part of learning, no matter how talented you were. Once more, she had better mastery of fire this time. But wait, disaster was about to happen. Thankfully, her father intervened in time.
Oh, he even chuckled there. That was hilarious, little girl. I am so ready to play Lucy. So ready to play Lucy. It's just, oh. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so here, as you can see, I've put 7 into, primary damage, where I have not put as much into armor, which increases your max health. So that's probably something we should upgrade here. Let's go and upgrade that. Also, we have talked about, we're not going to run down again, but I do want to check the corruption on Lucy and the other characters. So I'm going to back out. So Linda has no corruption. So yeah. So now Mark has a little bit of corruption fatigue. So that it would be best to go back to Linda or Kevin there as well before you go back to Mark. So I do appreciate everybody watching, and thank you guys so much. And I'll see you next time in the next episode. Bye, everybody.